Here I will brief you about our first Express app. So this line of code, constant express is equal to require express. This line of code imports the express module. So you must be aware of the express module, which is fast and minimalist web framework for Node.js. It simplifies the process of creating robust web application and APIs. When you use the require express, it returns a function and you typically assign this function to variable express. And then we have the constant app is equal to express. So here you are calling the express function to create the instance of an express application. So you need the instance of express application. This represent your entire web application. You can configure routes, middleware, and other setting on the app object. Okay, and then the port 3000. So this line set the port variable to 3000. This is the port on which your web server will work. Okay, so mostly it is used. Next is the app.get, and we have this slash, and then we have this request and response. So what is so this slash, this is the root path. In this case it's the root URL. Okay, and we have this function, what uh, function require request and response. This is the call back function that will be executed when a get request is made to the root. So this is actually the request from this app, okay, from this express instance. So it is made by the user, and this is the callback function. Okay, so this is the callback function that will be executed when a get request is made to the root URL. So this is a root URL. The REQ parameter represent the request object, and the RES parameter represent the response. Okay, so inside the callback function you can define the logic that should be executed when the user access the root URL. For example, you might render a template, send some data as a response, or perform other actions. Here as an example of what you might put inside the callback function, which is the hello world. So this is the simple example that send the text hello world as a response when someone access the root URL. Okay, so this is the request, and then as a response this word sentence is sent. Okay, you can customize the logic inside the callback function based on your application requirement. Okay, and then we have app.listen port. So app.listen port, and we have callback function. So this method is used to bind and listen for connection on. It takes two parameter, which is the port and callback function. So the port number on which the server will listen for the incoming request, and call back a function that will be called once the server has started listening. In this case, it logs a message to console indicating that the app is listening on the specified port. Okay, uh, you must be aware of the callback function. So this is the arrow function used as a callback function for when the server start listening. In this example, it logs a message to console using console.log and indicating the server is listening to the specified port. For example, you send you set the port variable to 3000, which is already set, and a message the console would be here, this one. Okay, so port will include this value. So we will open the command prompt. Okay, so you can see we will write cd desktop. So the JS file is on the desktop. You write node app dot and JS. So example app listening on the port 3000. Okay, so this is listen on the console. If you want to listen, you want to see this send value on the browser, so simply we write localhost and 3000. So hello world, so this is send. So this was all about the get request and using port number. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.